Today, we're talking about Dogecoin, one of the currencies that many investors are anticipating this season, as its potential targets are very clear. Initially, we see that the currency's short-term target is the $1 level, which is a very important psychological level. If the currency can hold above it, the path may be open to higher levels, such as $1.50 by the end of the season, and perhaps even exceed these levels with continued strong buying momentum. We previously discussed Dogecoin and mentioned that its targets range from $2 to $5. This area represents a significant challenge for it, but at the same time, it is possible if the upward trend continues. What matters most is timing and the ability to seize opportunities at the beginning of the upward wave. The movements we are seeing now are mostly following a single pattern, rising from previous lows through clear ascending channels. This applies to many currencies, including Cardano, which is moving very positively. These ascending channels represent an indication of continued optimism within the market, especially since the previous breakout on Cardano was strong, indicating that the general trend remains in favor of buyers. Cryptocurrencies are generally positive this week, with approximately 1 day and 9 hours remaining until the weekly candle closes. A strong close will be an additional indication that next week could be the beginning of a new start, especially since September often witnesses strong movements. It's normal to initially see major currencies like Ethereum leading the movement, as they are always a leading indicator for the rest of the market. Other currencies then gradually move in. This is a well-known fact in the crypto world. Ethereum and Bitcoin typically attract liquidity first, which is then distributed to smaller currencies. Therefore, no one should rush to move on their favorite currency. Each currency has its own time and role to play when the right moment arrives. The current week is already coming to an end, and as we enter a new week at the end of August and the beginning of September, we expect the larger movement to begin. Some currencies, like Avalanche, are already trying to break out of their consolidation zones, an early sign of impending strength. The same can be seen in other currencies attempting to break out of their long-standing consolidation zones. This stage is always difficult for traders because it requires patience, but at the same time, it is the stage leading up to the big breakout. Therefore, we must be aware that the market does not move all at once, but rather in stages, and that each currency has its own timing. Most importantly, we must manage our capital wisely and not place all our liquidity in a single currency. Rather, we must spread our portfolio across several currencies while monitoring their performance. Even if some currencies defy our expectations or do not move as quickly as we expect, proper portfolio management ensures we remain safe and reduce risk. The market is currently showing signs of strength, and the buying momentum is still present. But true success will come to those who have the patience and discipline to manage their funds and choose their entry points wisely.